Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us on this edition of News 2. I'm Sandra Gumansing. In our top story, the United States Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit dismissed Kevin Rodriguez's appeal of the district court, as we reported, but the Third Circuit Court informed in a legal document that the 32nd legislature should fulfill its statutory obligation to judge Rodriguez's qualifications for membership in the legislature. The St. Thomas District Chair of the Democratic Party called for elected Democrats in the legislature to step down, and the majority caucus expressed that they will not be intimidated by these idle threats. Stephanie Brown reports.
The St. Thomas Democratic District Chair informed publicly that Democrats in the 32nd legislature should leave the party unless they are willing to immediately seat Kevin Rodriguez.
Kevin Rodriguez was vetted by the Board of Election. Kevin Rodriguez was certified by the Board of Election. Kevin Rodriguez was denied the opportunity to be sworn in.
Rodriguez came in 6th place in the November 2016 general elections in the St. Thomas St. John district. However, after general election Senate contender Janelle Sarro pursued legal action contending that Rodriguez had declared residency in Tennessee in 2016, which did not align with the Virgin Islands Organic Act residency requirements.
I would think he made a mistake. That's what I would think. He have made a mistake in saying something like that. As far as I know, he's been a resident here in the territory. He's worked with me. I've testified that he's worked here over 3 years.
As Kevin Rodriguez pursued legal action on the 32nd legislature and the Board of Elections, Governor Mapp called for a special election that took place on April 8th and cost taxpayers $80,000. Janelle Sarro won the most votes, but the St. Thomas Election Board refused to certify her win.
The Board of Election and the whole process has created quite a circus here in the territory, and we feel it's embarrassing, to say the least, that we've gone and spent money on a special election only to hear a Board of Election then say after the fact that there needed to be some action taken regarding the senator-elect.
In a Senate session held on February 21st, senators used the floor to express their opinions on the Kevin Rodriguez elections case.
The first branch of government, I think, really, I do believe we dropped the ball in terms of what the Organic Act said, that we should have addressed this issue, not even considering it as a Kevin Rodriguez issue, as an issue of historic value.
For News 2, I'm Stephanie Shalana Brown.
Be sure to count on 2 to keep you updated. The Committee on Homeland Security, Justice, and Public Safety held a meeting to receive updates and initiatives regarding the Hurricane Preparedness Plans 2017 from various departments, which included the Virgin Islands Territorial Emergency Management Agency, the Virgin Islands Fire Service, and the Virgin Islands National Guard. VI National Guard's Brigadier General Deborah Howell gave her testimony on the readiness of the VI National Guard as an integral part of hurricane preparedness. Here's more from that session.
Virgin Islands National Guard position is we will maintain the initial 72 hours when the likeliness of outside assistance is very low and integrate outside forces as needed. As I've had the opportunity to assess the organization and the training we have engaged in, I am comfortable reporting that the Virgin Islands National Guard is prepared to respond to all hazards that we may encounter as a community. I am very proud of the soldiers, airmen, and civilians of the Virgin Islands National Guard.
Meanwhile, horse racing was explained as a sport of passion in the Economic Development and Committee meeting. As we reported, testifiers and legislatures worked on amending codes that will hopefully propel the horse racing industry as a viable economic revenue stream. An establishment of a single horse racing commission and anti-doping measures were approved and will be sent to the Committee on Rules and Judiciary. Here's more from that session.
Will eliminate this prospect and help to create harmony between districts, and the Department of Justice strongly urges this body to adopt this approach.
Before us today is legislation that will regulate this revitalization. It not only sets out the need for one regulating body, it gives the new body a drug testing policy that will bring the Virgin Islands up to standard of the industry as a whole.
You want to have horse racing, and we're saying, horse racing is a good sport, a sport of passion, but nobody likes to be cheated, and it seems like there's people going to extreme measures to cheat.
I want to state before I recognize you that based on my thinking, the most important of the two bills is the anti-doping bill.
Well, turning to some crime reports, police are investigating a brawl that occurred at the Barbell Plaza Shopping Center on St. Thomas. Now, this video has been shared numerous times on social media, and it was entitled "Girl Gets Jumped." Police were on the scene right away as it occurred right in front of the VIPD's Juvenile Bureau's office in the plaza. The altercation and brawl appears to include CAHS students and remains under investigation. The Department of Education, school monitors, and security, as well as the VIPD, teamed up to end the brawl. Police say on Wednesday, June 15th, officers were notified to travel to the Senior Pizza in Red Hook relative to counterfeit bills. Here's the Glenn Drake with VIPD with more on that.
Contact was made with the owner, who stated that his manager informed him that he received money from a male individual who they are familiar with as Troy Etienne, and realized that the bills were fake. Contact was made with 28-year-old Troy Etienne in the area of Smith Bay. He was identified by the owner and placed under arrest. Bail was set at $60,000. He was remanded to the Bureau of Corrections Detention Center pending his advice of rights hearing.
Now, on Wednesday, June 15th, officers, along with the criminal investigation team, they were notified to travel to Home Depot on St. Thomas in reference to an employee who embezzled money. Now, they say contact was made with the loss prevention manager, who stated that he was notified of the matter, conducted an investigation, and noticed that the cashier voided several items and allowed the customer to leave the store with the unpaid items. The loss prevention manager also stated that the incident occurred more than once with the same cashier and the same customer. The cashier was identified and placed under arrest. 26-year-old Tassanique Morel arrested for grand larceny and other larceny. Bail was set at $75,000. She was remanded to the Bureau of Corrections Detention Center pending advice of rights hearing. Keeping our eye on the economy, let's take a look at the stock market watch with the New York Stock Exchange. According to the numbers, we can see the Dow up 24, NASDAQ down 13, S&P 500 up. Coming up on News 2, we have much more news straight ahead. Be sure to tune in. We'll be right back. Welcome back. A referendum on the political status of Puerto Rico was held in Puerto Rico on June 11th, and that referendum had three options, which included becoming a state of the United States, and another option was choosing independence. The last option was to maintain the current territorial status. 97% of those who voted chose statehood. However, reportedly, the voter turnout was historically lower than any other voter turnout in Puerto Rico. Many cite that the turnout was attributed to a boycott led by the Popular Democratic Party, which advocates that Puerto Rico maintain its current political status as an unincorporated territory of the United States with self-government. Former delegate to Congress and member of the Democratic Party of the Virgin Islands, Donna Christensen, commented on that vote. Here's more.
Low voter turnout because with only 20-something% of the people voting, I'm not sure, even though it's 97% for statehood, I'm not sure how much weight that will carry in Congress. Although the state chair of Puerto Rico, who's here at the meeting with me, made a point yesterday that both Hawaii and Alaska had low turnout in their referenda as well and became states. I don't get the sense that Puerto Rico, the people of Puerto Rico, if you listen to everyone, that statehood is what they really want.
Well, kudos goes out to this team. The 2017 USVI culinary team represented the Virgin Islands well. The USVI Hotel and Tourism Association President, Lisa Hamilton, congrats to her. She was named the Caribbean Association Executive of the Year during the June 2nd opening of the 3rd Annual Caribbean Hospitality Industry Exchange Forum that was in Miami, Florida. The association also hosted the Taste of the Caribbean, delicious culinary creations and ingenuity earned the USVI culinary team silver overall in the competition. Additional medals include silver for Chef of the Year, Tatiana Connor-Peets, Pastry Chef of the Year, Natalie Buckner, Bartender of the Year, Christopher Bahash. Norman McPherson is the seafood competition and Sean Riley in the beef competition. A bronze medal went to Natalie Buckner in the chocolate competition. Honorable mention was awarded to Junior Chef of the Year, Nandy Furette. The Taste of the Caribbean event has been hosted annually by the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association since 1993. Chefs and culinary teams from all over the region participate in team and individual competitions, which allow them to demonstrate their culinary skills and share the flavor of their Caribbean homes. Now, the USVI culinary team members include team managers, executive chef Michael Groove from the Ritz-Carlton, St. Thomas, and chef, my good friend Killian Werner from the Frenchman's Reef and Morningstar Marriott Beach Resort, Chef Sean Riley from Sandcastle on the Beach, Chef Tatiana Connor-Peets from Frenchman's Reef Morningstar, and pastry chef Natalie Buckner from Caneel Bay, Chef Norman McPherson from the Ritz-Carlton, St. Thomas, bartender, another friend of mine, Chris Bahash from the Tap and Still, and junior chef Nandy Furette from Ivana Udorken High School. Job well done. Congrats to the team there. Well, lovers of great food, speaking of which, wine and music need to be at the Carambola Beach Resort Saturday night for the Caribbean Food Network Food and a Wine and After Party event. That's according to Anthony Weeks. St. Croix is known for Food and Wine Week, and many believe St. Croix has the opportunity to be known as a year-round culinary vacation destination. And Saturday's event coming up is a tasty morsel of what St. Croix's culinary artists have to offer. Here's more.
The executive chef, which is Ron Duprat, he's a celebrity chef. I'm sure you heard about him, who's competed on Top Chef, Bravo. He is the executive chef, and then he is then going to have his key sous chef and pastry chef and all the different chefs that will be part of that presentation tomorrow. And so tomorrow we'll have live presentation of making food from scratch, and for the audience that are going to be there are going to have the opportunity to do in real time taste what they make from scratch in real time.
Well, congratulations goes out to the 2017 FCCA local poster winners. The junior winner is Tevian Morton of Wesleyan Academy, St. Thomas, and senior winner, Deja Marie Edith Simon of All Saints Cathedral School. Now, they will be representing St. Thomas in the Caribbean competition. There were also some honorable mentions there, and see all the names in there. The winning posters will be on display to represent St. Thomas in the Caribbean competition in Florida later this month. Well, don't forget this Father's Day weekend, and one place you can take him to and put that on your calendar there is Frenchtown for the annual Father's Day celebration. Now, celebrating the 100th VI transfer centennial from June 16 to the 18th, there will be some nightly entertainment, but it all begins with an opening ceremony. On Friday, the crowning of Miss Carenage this evening, Destiny Peterson, that will take place. We have Latin performers visiting as well. Victor El Piri performs. So a lot of events line up going on until Sunday night, which is the final night, closing out everything with Cool Sessions Brass. Here's more.
We would like to thank the community who has been so graceful to us to lend us some monies to take and get this activity on the road again. It is an annual activity that we take and we honor the fathers of the Virgin Islands.
This evening at 7:30, we're going to be crowning our Miss Carenage, Destiny Peterson, followed by Victor El Pedro. He's going to be playing until 10 o'clock, 10:30, followed by Top Notch. On Saturday evening, we're presenting Stanley and the 10 Sleepless Nights out of St. Croix, along with Spectrum Brand, our road march champion. And on Sunday evening, we're going to be starting off with Poison, and we're finishing off with Cool Session Brass from 9 o'clock until 1 a.m.
Be sure to check that out. Lots of events in store, lots of good bands there. Looking for some more events? Well, here's Emmett P. with your weekend guide.
Ready. It's another episode. When we out on the road, this is what we love to celebrate, BVI kicks off this weekend with an awesome peace concert, asking everyone to attend, and don't forget the mission behind of it. Stop the violence. Saturday St. Croix, it's about the calendar event. All black, everything. It's sexy, it's fun, it's hype, and listen, it's the best party of the year. It's all black, everything at the Aqua Lounge. Congratulations to the entire class of 2017. Enjoy live coverage of the Charlotte Amali and Ivana Eudora Kent High School graduations by logging into allawetv.com or livestream.com/allawetv. The Crush Nightclub is going to be lit. Rock City will be performing live. You don't want to miss it this Saturday at the Crush Nightclub.
Yo, this your boy Timbo, one half of the group R City, aka Rock City. Make sure you come out to Crush Nightclub this Saturday night. We will be in the building with our DJ Deli Banger right about now.
Father's Day weekend, it's annual. The Frenchtown Carnival, that's what I call it. They have everyone performing there.
Hi, this is Ronald Maidens, the general manager of Sugar Bay Resort and Spa. I want to, first of all, say to every father in St. Thomas and in the world to have a great Father's Day. What a better place to celebrate Father's Day than here, our beautiful Sugar Bay Resort.
Hi everyone, my name is Peter Hamill. I'm the executive chef at Sugar Bay, and I would like to invite all St. Thomians to join us for our grand Father's Day brunch, which will be taking place this Sunday. We will feature a traditional island menu. Our highlights of the menu would be the prime rib, which is second to none. That will be offered to our dad, along with our seafood paella, our pasta station, our omelette station. We're having a grand salad bar, flambe station, and specially made desserts.
I also want to tell you that this hotel has great events almost every other night. On Tuesday, we have a prime rib night, which is delicious by the pool. We have on Thursday the Carnival, which is a fantastic show. We have a great local food. So you come on Thursday night and you enjoy that. It's really unbelievable. We have Saturday seafood, which is to die for. A lot of seafood, lobster, shrimps, the whole 9 yards. And then Sunday, other than Father's Day, every Sunday we have a brunch.
Schedule that for Dad. Well, did you buy a sheet of the VI lottery ticket? Today was that big drawing, a $500,000 grand prize and bonus prizes that included a 2017 Grand Jeep Cherokee. Now, the VI lottery is celebrating 80 years of giving, and this was the Centennial Extraordinary Ticket. In celebration, a block party was held to witness the drawing. There were some live performances from DJ Avalanche, Ken Music Styles Band, Alla F. Mulla Bambula Dancers, the St. Thomas Heritage Dancers, and Spectrum Band, food vendors, local crafts and goods, face painting, a photo booth, and much, much more. Now, here are the bonus prizes winners for the 2017 Grand Jeep Cherokee. Ticket number 2987, that's the winner of the Grand Jeep Cherokee. Now, for the Microsoft Surface Pro, it's ticket number 10456. The Kenmore Grill and Grill Set, ticket number 14488. Plus, for the Cardo VI Jewelry Set, ticket number 11225. Now, meanwhile, here are the 5 top prizes for the VI Lottery drawing number. First prize for $500,000. Ticket number 19396. Starting from 5th prize there. 4th prize for $50,000, ticket number 5093. 3rd prize for $70,000, ticket number 30309. That's 30309. 2nd prize for $90,000, ticket number 15443. That's 15443. And for the First prize, grand prize, is $500,000. Ticket number 19396. That's 19396. Good luck as you check those tickets, and be sure to always tune in to News 2 here as we share the winning lottery ticket numbers. Stick around, your News 2 AccuWeather forecast is coming up next.
Summer 2017 may be the hottest one yet, as the St. Kitts Music Festival celebrates 21 years of world-class music from June 22nd to the 24th. Come and experience the intoxicating beauty of St. Kitts while enjoying sizzling hot performances by Third World, Shabba Ranks, Goo Dolls, Mavado, Jackie, and a whole lot more. Follow your heart to the St. Kitts Music Festival this June. It's sure to be an experience like no other.
Well, as we take a look across the Virgin Islands, it is very quiet. We have high pressure in place, and that is going to lead to dry conditions for most. As always, we can't rule out perhaps a brief trade shower, but this weekend it looks as though it is going to be mainly dry. Now, what you can't see off to the east, we are keeping an eye on a system that could be heading towards Trinidad, Tobago for Monday, and as it does, we will have to monitor that. It looks as though most of that activity would be affecting areas well to the south of the Virgin Islands, but it's still worth watching. So as we take a closer look at what's going on here, you can see how things are very quiet. All the activity here showing up is to our west. So tonight we just have a mainly clear sky with a temperature of 81 degrees. In St. John's, we're at 91 degrees for tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies and warm. Mostly sunny in St. Thomas at 91 degrees as well. Into St. Croix, 87 degrees, mostly sunny skies. It's going to be a breezy one. And our waves inside the reef here, our waves are 2 to 4 feet here on the Atlantic side. And then our winds are 10 to 15 knots out of the east. On the Caribbean side, waves are 2 to 4 feet. We have an easterly wind of 10 to 15 knots. And looking through the forecast here, mostly sunny for your Sunday as well. Almost a carbon copy, 91 degrees. Could be a couple of showers on Monday as a weak wave moves across the area at 91. A shower in spots Tuesday. And like I said, by the middle of next week, we're going to have to monitor that system to the south around Trinidad and Tobago. But at this point, it looks as though most of the activity from that will be staying well to the south. But of course, it is something to watch. Sandy, back to you.
Thank you. Time for a News 2 weather picture by Decory Lake, 13 years old, representing the Niski Moravian School. Nice picture there.